We fear that there is a pollination crisis in India. We do have some evidence that pollinator abundance is declining in some areas of India, especially in areas where there is highly intensive farming. We know that farmers have to now hand pollinate some of the crops in order to get sufficient yield. We think that there is something that we could do about this, but before we can really address it, we believe that we have to gather more information and do some more research. So to address this, what we have done is we've put together a project under the Darwin Initiative. And this is a collaborative project between international partners and partners in India, where we are going to set up a research centre. The research centre is called the Centre for Pollination Studies, and it's based at the Calcutta University. The purpose of the centre is to really find out as much as we can about pollinators and about the crisis that may be developing in India. We have research students who are addressing all kinds of questions. We are looking at the kinds of insects that pollinate our important crops in India. We are looking at how those pollinators are being affected by agricultural practice. And we are also looking at how we could address the problems that those pollinators face. Because in the end, this is the important factor. We need to find a way of restoring those pollinator populations if they are indeed declining. So we are addressing this in quite a unique way. Rather than just putting together formal research programs, we are also developing rural research stations. And at these stations, which we have located in the regions of Tripura and Orissa, we have rural advice centres. And this means that local farmers are able to engage with us to develop our research programme. They can give us the information that we need about the declines of the pollinators, and they can help us test any kind of solutions that we may develop. Our idea is to work in partnership with researchers and farmers, and in this way we hope we will be able to disseminate the information effectively. This effective dissemination is absolutely key to our project. In order for us to be effective in restoring pollinator populations and conserving the populations that already exist, we need to have the ear of the farmer, and the farmers need to feel engaged in the project, because in the end that's how it will be sustainable. It will only be sustainable if the farmers carry through the actions on into the daily life after the end of our project. Obviously we hope that our project gains a life of its own and continues after the Darwin Initiative is actually finished. We hope that researchers will come to the Centre for Pollination Studies and help us build a hub where we can develop all kinds of exciting research projects, where researchers from all over India can join with us to address this problem. And hopefully this will be a centre from which we can roll out solutions to any problems that we find in pollinator conservation or pollinator populations.